What's good, you guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful whatever day it is you're watching. I hope you guys are pressing through to the finish on these last couple weeks of school, or if you're already done, congratulations on that. This school online sucks. But on a side note, I just created a whole bunch of TikToks and I'm going to try uploading some more on there, some sneaker related content and stuff, so I'll put that right there. And make sure also to check out my Instagram reselling account. I'll put that up there. Enough of that, let's get to the video. So, a tiny bit of background before we get started. About February last year, I got my first pair of Ultra Boosts. I was super stoked about those. Then I bought some NMDs and I was like, man, I'm starting to get into my sneaker collection. Of course, those aren't super limited sneakers, but that's kind of what got me into the collecting. Spring break last year, I signed up for an Champs raffle for some Yeezys, the Yeezy Clays. I was obsessed with Yeezys and I was set on getting them. So I signed up for that and I was selected. So I was like, what do I do? Because I felt like I didn't really have the money saved up at that point. Like I had the money, but I didn't feel like I should spend it. So I rejected it, and then right after that, the Clays went for about $400 a piece. I don't know why I didn't buy them. I could have resold them and made a lot of money. That's kind of upsetting. That I'm like, hey yo Pierre, what are you doing? But if you guys get the reference.
Okay.
That kind of sucked. The same kind of thing happened with the Yeezy 500 Stones and the Yeezy 350 Sulfurs. Both of those I had the chance to get. I was able to add them to my cart, and I decided not to in case they were not profitable. And they ended up being very profitable, so I should have bought all three of those. Fast forward to the summer, I started working very hard, trying to save up to buy a pair of Yeezys. Then I signed up for the Triple Blacks. I was like almost sure that I was going to get them off of Champs. I did not get them. I was upset about it. The next day I went to Champs and I was like, I need to buy myself a pair of shoes because I wanted a pair of shoes and I did not get the Yeezys. I spent $150 on a pair of Ultra Boosts. Now these are my white Ultra Boosts that you guys have probably seen and are one of my most wearable shoes. They're really nice shoes. I'm glad I have them. But I also wanted to get them in a size 10.5 and I only had a size 10. So basically now they're a little bit small even without the insoles in them. I like them, I still wear them a lot. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with them, if I'm gonna keep them or try to sell them still. But yeah, that was quite a while ago. That's kind of upsetting to look back on, like I really spent $150 on a pair of Ultra Boosts, especially considering 2 days prior to that, on Adidas, the exact same pair was going for half off, $90. Why did I not buy them? The reason I didn't buy them is because I was on a tight budget at the time and I thought that I might get the Yeezys, so I did not buy them for $90 because I was like, I might get the Yeezys tomorrow, but I was a little bit worried, like what if I don't get the Yeezys, then I'll regret it that I did not buy the Ultra Boosts. And that's exactly what happened. Later that summer, I bought, or maybe early that fall, I bought myself a pair of Yeezys, the Yeezy Citrons. Those are pretty fire. I'm still super happy that I have those. Those did not make the regret list. But what did make the regret list is that on November 29th, they restocked the Triple Black Yeezys. I bought these. I don't know how I got them because I only had like a couple tabs open on Yeezy Supply. But yeah, I was kind of like, these are cool. I might buy them and try to resell them. I got them in hand. I was like, these are super sick. I was considering keeping them, but I was like, I really shouldn't. I don't have the money right now. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna sell them. But I was like, I'm not gonna sell them for under $340. Since this was a restock, they were going for $450 from the last release. So I knew it would dip down a bit, but I was not going to sell for too low. They kept going under and lower and lower. And eventually I was like, I'm super scared. I just want to get rid of them and I want to have the profits that I can. So I listed them for, I think $315, maybe $320. Yeah, that was a fat L. I got about $270 off of that or something. If I held on to them for a month, I would have gotten about $120 profit if I sold them on GOAT. Now, if I sold them on like Instagram or eBay or something, I probably would have gotten more like $150 profit. That's upsetting. That's very upsetting to me, and I think you guys understand why that might be upsetting to me. What you doing, man? Like, but you know, we learn from our experiences. I'm not salty about that at all, by the way. So then later December, about a month later, I had heard that the Bred 11s were gonna restock, or we're gonna not restock, but retro. They were gonna retro the Bred 11s. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get these. There's no way that they're not gonna do well for resale. Every Instagram page that evaluates resales is like they're gonna go barely above retail price. I was like, okay. I withdrew my raffle from the Champs raffle selection thing, and I didn't get them. And then immediately they went for like $300 after the release. Yeah, I would have made like, I don't know, $50 after fees on GOAT, or if I sold them on Instagram or eBay, once again, I would have made more like $80. Enough of that. Like, why was I so foolish at the time? But then in early January, I was looking at buying myself my own pair of Jordan 1s. That would be my first pair of Jordans. I ended up buying the Crimson Tints, but I was looking at the Turbo Greens and the Obsidians. Now, the Obsidians, you guys probably have been hearing about lately because of craziness about them, you know. But so the Obsidians at the time were like $250, and I was like, these are a little bit pricey. I think these are gonna go up a lot. They're a really wearable colorway, and I see a lot of people who are into really hyped shoes wearing these, even though they aren't that hyped. So anyway, I was like, these would be a good shoe to invest in, but I'm only selling on GOAT right now, so they would have to go up a lot for me to make any profit after the fees. So bottom line, I did not invest in them. They ended up going up to like 280, 300, and I was like, wow, that's a lot. Then the next time I checked, they were at 335 in my size, and then they were at like 350 and more, and even the smaller sizes are more at like 400. I have to trust my instincts more, man. Like, every single time that I've had an instinct that I betrayed, it would have made me a lot of money. I'm gonna trust my instincts from now on. But anyway, so the next pair of shoes I got after my Jordan 1s that I bought then, the Crimson Tints, were Yeezy 700s. Now, I looked up a lot of Reddit pages and stuff about the sizing on them. Everybody said that for the 700 V2s, get your normal size. I got my normal size. They arrived and I put them on and I was like, shoot. Basically, they don't fit too small, but they're snug. This isn't so bad though, because I can sell them, and right now that colorway is going for like $300, which is not what I bought it for, by the way. But I could probably even make a profit off of it after I wore them a lot. But I've been wearing them a lot. They're not too small right now. I'm very happy with them. Jump ahead about a month ago, my friend Luke, shout out Luke if you're watching this, texted me. Actually, he called me, but I was in class. He called me and then he texted me saying like, Pierre, I got the notification that I had exclusive access for the Yeezy 700 Wave Runners on Adidas. He ended up flipping them for like $30 profit. I was like, why am I not getting this notification? Like, I'm really a high level membership on Adidas. I don't know why I'm not getting the exclusive access. But yeah, so then later that night I looked on my phone at a notification or something, a notification center, and I saw this Adidas notification. Like, you have exclusive access from like 4 hours before that. I was like, are you kidding me, bro? Like, really? Yeah, so if I bought them, I could have quick flipped them for like $30 profit, or I could have held onto them and made about $70-$80 profit, just holding onto them for like a month. I'm always on my phone. How does that happen? Yeah, that's my story of the Wave Runners. Some of these aren't going to be as painful as that one and other ones, but next is going to be not trusting my instincts once again, guys. Okay, so in December, the Yeezy Yeshiels, or Yeechiels, whatever you want to call them, released, and I was like, these are sick. These are going to go for quite a bit of money. Bottom line, Instagram pages once again told me like, these aren't going to be worth it. They're not going to be profitable. Yeah, these two I would have made about $40 to $60 profit off of, because they went for about $300 or more.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
That's a little bit annoying, and the funny thing about it is after that I told myself again, I'm not gonna let this happen. I'm gonna buy Yeezys until they're not profitable. Yeah, that's what I told myself. And then about a month ago, the Yeezy Linens released. Okay, the Linens. Maybe some of you guys remember that release. Yeah, I should have gone for them in my size because the same thing happened. They went for about like $300 or a little bit more. That would have been good profit. Why didn't I go for them? So because of all that business with the Yeezys and me telling myself that I'm not going to pass up on any Yeezys, I bought the Yeezy Yeshayas that released in January. They weren't really, I would have made like $10 profit after fees on GOAT. So I did not sell them. I kept them because I really liked them. But I was hesitant because I was like, they look a lot like my other pair of Yeezys. Yeah, turns out I did end up regretting that. I was kind of like, I should not have kept two pairs that look quite similar. Anyways, I'm probably going to sell those. It'll be a little bit lost, maybe like $10 loss after me wearing them for a few months. It won't be a big deal. But yeah, I just kind of wish that I bought a different pair of shoes instead of keeping those. Last on the list, for my true fans out there, you guys have heard this story time and time again. Why didn't I buy the Dunk Plums? Those are so fire. I just today saw another picture of someone wearing those. Purple is my absolute favorite color. I love purple so much that, I'll be right back. I got this super purple sweatshirt that's absolutely beautiful. So, yeah, that's by far my favorite purple, that's by far my favorite sweatshirt. But anyway, so I love purple. Those are so beautiful, the plums. And last time I filmed the video, I told you guys they were going for $300. Now the plums are going for $330. Every day we stray farther and farther from the glorious plums. That's true heartbreak, my friend. That's true heartbreak. Those are my biggest regrets, guys. Hopefully some of you guys learned something, or if you didn't learn something, hopefully you guys got a good laugh at my demise. I know that I kind of find it funny, even though it's like painful. But if you guys enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed making this, then you should make sure to subscribe and tell me something. Like, tell me that you like this kind of content, or hit a like, or whatever it is. Just show me that you like this kind of video, and I'll make sure to put out more videos like this. I do have some very, very fun videos planned for you guys in the future. I know that I keep saying that, but as of right now, I have like 75 video ideas that are all like good quality. So basically, I'm not gonna run out of ideas for any time soon. So I'm gonna keep it coming. So basically, great things are to come to my Instagram reselling page, my YouTube channel, as well as my new TikTok, which you guys should check out once again. But with that said, we out.